Alrighty guys, so it's been a while since we've done an ICP update on the channel. And the only reason that is because there wasn't really too much to talk about for ICP, but we got some news to talk about today, right? We're going to talk about the CoinDesk 20. We're going to talk about Caffeine AI. We're going to talk about the price. I'm going to give you guys my honest take on what's going on in ICP right now. But before we start, if all of you guys could just pause the video, give it a like. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we'll start with this. Now, Internet Computer ICP is included in the ProShares CoinDesk Crypto 20 ETF. And you guys saw this today. I'm sure a lot of you guys would have saw this over Twitter. The fund is going to track the CoinDesk Crypto 20 Index, giving investors exposure to the top 20 digital assets by market cap. So for any of you wondering what exactly that may look like, it looks something like this, right? You can go to this little link at the top here. I'll leave a link in the description. But you're going to see here, it's basically an index fund of the top 20 coins. Now, it's actually not the top 20 coins. It's the top 20 coins that actually abide by some of their regulations, right? And ICP was one of the strongest candidates on this list. Now, you'll see here over the past 1 year or all time, right? We've been following Bitcoin's price, and that is because the majority of the fund is in Bitcoin, right? 30% Bitcoin, 20% ETH, 19% XRP, 12% Solana. If you go to ICP, 0.37% ICP. So again, I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble here, but it's great news, but it's less than 0.5%, okay? So we can't get too super excited, or because this news has come out, expect the price to have like an immediate positive impact, right? Number one, it hasn't even gone live. Number two, it's a very small percentage of the fund, but yes, it will be live on the New York Stock Exchange, hopefully soon. So in the long term, this is good. Maybe not the immediate short term. Another thing I wanted to talk about was Caffeine AI. Now, if you've made any apps, then please let me know, right? You can leave a link to your app in the pinned comment. Maybe we'll go through some of those on a live stream. But yeah, I mean, with Caffeine AI, again, a lot of you were quite upset because the price didn't match how bullish this should have been and how bullish the launch was, right? I think on the day that Caffeine released, or Caffeine went live, sorry, we actually dumped -4%. So it is where it is on that one. Again, with Caffeine AI, you know, people buying ICP to fill up their canisters. This is going to take time. It's not going to have an immediate positive impact. And I said this to you guys in a previous video. I felt like people were putting too much weight into Caffeine AI. You got to remember, like, what they're trying to do is build projects that are going to last the test of time. So while the price may seem pretty dead right now, what they're trying to do is actually create an ecosystem that maybe in future bull runs will still be here. That kind of leads me on to this. I'm going to play this short clip. You guys let me know what you think.
And the internet computer can interact with other blockchains like Ethereum or Solana without a single point of failure. Most blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, and the likes are walled gardens, offering only a one-way communication street. They cannot reach the outside world, but the outside world can reach them through some API that can be used over the internet. This enables many important user applications that live outside of those blockchains, not the least one of them being user wallet applications like MetaMask or Phantom. However, most of these APIs are only offered through centralized commercial services like Alchemy, Infura, Helios, and the likes, which usually require a form of payment. Not only does it require to set up an account with a credit card and to manage API keys, but more importantly, it also brings a central point of failure. For correctness, is my account balance really 1 million USDC or is it just 1 USDC? For availability, I cannot send my urgent transaction if the provider I'm using is offline. This might be good enough when dealing with $10 worth of meme coin, but what about an application dealing with customers' funds?
And now, guys, when we do go into the price, I want to start with Bitcoin, then we can have a look at what ICP is looking like right now. I mean, until Bitcoin has a meaningful move, we get that rotation from Bitcoin into some of our large caps, right? Bitcoin dominance starts to fall, which right now it is not. I see people drawing inverse head and shoulders. I mean, it still looks like it's trying to break up to around 61 to 62% until we get a rollover. right? We're not going to see any meaningful moves for altcoins, okay? The only chance we had was for us to break down of this. We're not breaking down, we're breaking up. And I would expect us to probably now go up all the way to at least the median of this order block, all right? Around 4% dominance, maybe 62% before we get a meaningful rollover. And that would mean that Bitcoin probably starts to pump again in the coming days or so. So if you want the price of ICP to go up, you know, we need to be all sort of like cheering on Bitcoin at the moment. But when we do go to ICP, I mean, as much as, you know, we want to sugarcoat it, the price action does not look good, guys, okay? One thing I'm looking for is buyers to step in. And right now, on the monthly, no meaningful buyers have stepped in, right? Binance chart. On the weekly, no meaningful buyers have stepped in. On the daily, no meaningful buyers have stepped in, right? These order blocks are acting as massive resistance, right? People are stacking up their sells for ICP right now. As much as you guys want me to sugarcoat it, it doesn't look good, right? And if we do break $2.83, more than likely we're going to start to go into free fall for the price of ICP, okay? Go on to the 4 hourly, and right now still no buyers stepping in, guys, okay? So right now, I mean, you guys are probably going to ask me, what am I going to do with my ICP stack? I'm at a point now where I'm not even going to touch the stack. There's no point, right? There's no point me selling right now for a slight loss. My average buy price is like between $4 and $5 because I bought up at 10, bought at 3, bought at 6, bought at 5, around $5. So, you know, even from there, I think we're down like 50 something percent, right? 40%. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it be. And it may just turn out to be one of the bags that are long-term holds, right? You guys need to figure out for yourself what you want to do. If you want to hold, are you happy round tripping it? Are you happy to watch this thing bleed and, you know, you lose all of your money? If we can't hold up this support here, then most likely we're going much lower. And I said this to you in a previous video. I said, right, this here, if we start to lose this, it's not looking good. So number one, I would say all of you guys add order block finder to your trading view, right? You can see where people are starting to accumulate. You're seeing if they are accumulating. You can also see where they want to sell their stack. So right now, a lot of people are selling for $3.60, which is insane, right? They're selling what could be potentially the bottom, guys. So while I don't think ICP is dead, while I do think there are some strong narratives that could push the price up, I don't think it's going to be like an immediate short-term thing. That's my honest take, right? As much as we can be bullish on a coin, you've got to be realistic as well, guys. So that's kind of my realistic take. I think there's a lot of good things coming out for ICP, but in the immediate short term, not expecting too much. I'm still holding on. If we do get a reversal, if we do get that rollover from Bitcoin, right, into ETH and then in our large caps, then we could, you know, very well see some sort of reversal, but then we probably need to revise our price targets. And if we do, and we can hold this up, then I'll make another video in the coming days or coming weeks about revised price targets for ICP. So if you want that, you know what to do, like the video and subscribe. You guys let me know all of your opinions in the comment section right now, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.